Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing. Go out and come back in. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Oh, shit. Testing. Okay. I got it, y'all. Y'all, I had the thing on mute. Oh, my goodness. I had it on mute. Okay. Let's go, y'all. Hey, beautiful rising crystal. How are you, wonderful? Thank you so much for the 200 jewels. Blessings to you. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right, let's go over here. Y'all know how I do. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get this right. We're going to come on up in here, y'all. How y'all doing? Beautiful rising. Could y'all please hit that thumbs up button for me? I appreciate everybody that's in the house. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to hit that for myself. And y'all hit those hearts, those hundreds. So the world knows that the DGC is up, alive, and kicking, baby. All right. I sent up some hearts for you all. All right, let's get right into this. I ain't going to waste no more time. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? So, as I was getting into the deck, shuffling the deck right here, y'all, lazy lover popped out. Lazy lover popped out, okay? So I'm hearing they quickly found out. Somebody quickly found out. You see this right here? This is shining so bright. I'm hearing somebody right here quickly had a wake-up call. The conversation was, what I'm seeing is somebody waking up in bed, somebody laying next to somebody in the bed, and this is someone you all dealt with. This is somebody who thought they had it all in the bag. They thought they had it all figured out, okay? But they quickly found out. So they woke up with you right here on their minds. You see how brightly shining? This is you, Earth Angels. This is you, DGC goddesses and gods, right? They woke up. And what happened was the person who they're with, this karmic person, whoever they're with, attached to at this current moment, they found out how quickly that this person can switch. This morning, okay? When they woke up, the person must have expressed some type of affection or love. This could have even been after a whole night of or a whole weekend of, getting it in, splish splash, taking a bath, all about that wand and that wop. Oh, this person is satisfied. So the person woke up this morning and was trying to, get romantic or get intimate, and they found out how lazy this lover is. How lazy they were. This is also other people, just in general, not just somebody you were partnered with in a some type of relationship or anything like that. These are other people, lazy lovers, people who didn't have the capacity to pour into you, waking up with you on their mind today. And whoever these people or this person in particular is attached to, okay, unsolicited advice, this is somebody who came to the rescue. This is somebody who was by this person's side, these people or persons, right? By their side, listening to everything they had to say about you, listening to conversations about you and them, co-signing things, adding their 2 cents in, doing little different things like that. People offering advice you didn't ask for. People butting in, gets involved, intrusive and unwelcome into your world, into your life, into your damn business, is what I'm hearing. This person right here refuses to work. They take advantage of someone else's resources and they do the bare minimum right here. These are these types of people. They don't have the big heart capacity like you to pour in to things. Here you are, a shining example. You coming right through, okay? Soul's purpose. Back me up, spirit. There you are. You have the key. You see it sitting right there in the middle of your chest. Right in the middle. Could you all please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button? Beautiful rising to everyone. Sending love, peace, and prosperity to you all. All right. You're in alignment with your life's mission. You have a deeper calling, and you understand with purpose what your essential reason is for being, right? You understand. You knew things. You had the key. It's a lot of wisdom right here that you held, okay? That was, a lot of dirt was thrown on your name right here with advice, okay? These are people that this person or whoever you were connected to right here, doesn't have to be romantically, but for many of you it was some type of partner, some type of relationship you had. But relational people, right? Going to others, getting unsolicited advice about a situation between you and them they know nothing about. Quickly finding out how these people can change on them, how these people's masks can come off on them. And you knew all along. I'm hearing vindication, I'm hearing your name being cleared. And now someone sees what you said or what you told them. We have social pressure right here. So a lot was spoken on the internet, or people tried to make things public. I'm hearing trying to publicly embarrass you or ridicule you, somehow make you the mockery or the joke of a situation right here. And somebody thought that they had it in the bag. And when I tell you they were throwing sticks and stones, throwing rocks and hiding their hand is what I'm hearing for a lot of them. Okay? Like real undercover, real down low, dirty movements, conversations about you, you know what I mean, Divine Collective, making plans, behind your back, or playing mind games, drumming up, schemes and strategizing to make you feel some type of way, but they don't know where you come from. You see the light? You see this light right here? I can't tell you how real it is. It's right there in the middle of your chest. You're coming through on people's minds this morning, or rather in the current energy, just the present energy. This is where it is. It says outside opinions are affecting decisions, feeling obligated to others, feeling judged and observed. They wanted you to feel socially pressured by the environment, by the community, by the network right here. That these two or persons and people had with each other concerning you. Let's see who's in the house. What's up, Denise? How y'all doing? All right. It says physically abusive, wants to fight, uses their fists, defensive, and anger issues. Won't back down. When I tell you they woke up this morning, this person and this person got to fighting. Your name came up. Your name came up about the gossip. They were arguing amongst one another. This person, we'll just use him and her. He was telling her, how dare you say anything? You was running your trap and running your gap about the Divine Collective when you were ready to get up with me and ready to, do down low and be by my side and co-sign and, big up all the things I was doing and saying, the behaviors, the ways of moving and acting. Yeah, they told them to shut the app. Listen, it's the good Lord's day. I'm going to take it easy on it. They told them to shut up. They told them to close their whole mouth. Okay? This could have been a Captain Saver hoe. You know what I'm saying? Heroic nonsense. Savior complex. Trying to play the hero but falling short. More talk, less action. No follow through. Quickly finding out about why things might have went awry, why things were chaotic with you and them. Someone they go running, telling, you know what I mean? Like they're crying like, oh, my mommy beat me up or something. You know what I'm saying? My mommy didn't let me, like they're a child. They went running to this person. And this person pulled off their clothes like they was Clark Kent, like they were so smart, took off the glasses and said, yeah, I'm coming to save you, baby. I'm coming to save the situation over here. I'm going to be the hero in people's eyes. So people are finding out it wasn't what it was. They know you gave it all you got. They know you gave it all you got. If you stayed in a situation, I see how many sticks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sticks. One is broken down to the nub. You might have said, that's enough. You might have just broke the stick in half, like not another damn, you cut it short. You cut it short. With people or persons, sticks and stones, conversations, back and forth communication. competition, gossip, trying to win at all cost types of energy. You know, creating a situation, creating rumors, creating lies, just wanting somebody to feel some type of way. When somebody's the villain, like when they're in their villain era, you know, and you can't tell this person that they weren't the Superman or the Superwoman of the situation, but they was actually the villain. You know, the villain will get out of it and then try to make a life and try to make it seem like it was you. They'll say, "Look how good everything is. Look how I'm chilling. Look how I'm so relaxed. Everything is good in my world." It was the divine collective. They had all the problems. They had all the pressure. They couldn't handle it. This is what they said, sticks and stones, with this heroic nonsense. Lying. Well, you gave it all you got. It says one last big try, maximum effort, not minimum, maximum. And energy toward a what? Goal. Come on now, what's right above you? You want to see it together? I'm trying to tell you, that's only God. You see it? Goals. Came right up under each other. You were very successful. If anything, you were the hero in this situation with success. You know? Meeting you, having you on the team, being connected to you, being in a relationship with you, some type of partnership, however it went, a soulmate connection, being near you is a plus. That's a benefit. Murder for hire. See that? Money, weapons. I'm getting dangerous energy. Somebody is waking up to the fact, quickly finding out how dangerous someone you knew can be. You told them. You have the key. You are connected to the divine, the infinite divine, the eternal divine. You are earth angel. You're a light worker. You're a seer. You're a psychic. Okay? You're somebody who is directly related, DNA, you know, connected with the divine. Everyone is now. Don't get me wrong, because nothing is outside of God. Nothing. But I'm saying you live your life's purpose. It says soul's purpose. Some people are aimless. They wander. The walking dead, as we call them. Drones. You know, robots. Soulless beings, so to speak. They've given it up to a darker purpose. But yet they sit in the light as if. Look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. Right? They sit in the light as if they're the ones doing right. They're the ones doing good. Okay? With the lazy lover or lazy lovers. People you're in soul relationship to. Okay? But you, right here, see you have the dark. This is the true divine God energy. They don't know what's in this dark right here. You see how mysterious? Like it's almost frightening. I'm getting someone woke up a little bit alarmed. You know, they woke up alarmed. Because they said, damn, how did they find themselves with the people that gave them unsolicited advice? How did they find themselves stuck with these people or in this situation? How did they lose the value? Who's the value? You. You the value. Clearly you had the key, you had the understanding. I'm also getting somebody finding themselves in a tough situation that you would have known how to save them out of quickly. You would have given your maximum effort into something. So they're angry right now. It says hiring someone else, unsolicited advice, to do their dirty work. Blood money, organized crime, meaning people coming together, working together. Spousal revenge, people that you had a relationship with, like we spoke of in the beginning of the reading. And scandal. These people being involved in your situation, your world, your life, when they know nothing about your world. Nothing about the things that you face and the things that you deal with. And this person put in minimum effort where you put in the maximum. You see this? Public confrontation. Public confrontation. Openly addressing or confronting issues publicly. Airs out issues so others can witness. That's this. Sticks and stones. Talking. Gossiping. Putting dirt on your name. Changing up the details of situations. Misconstruing the facts. Not telling the truth. Being complete liars. Identify what intensifies issues. Intensifies. These are instigators. Instigators. They add more fuel to the fire. Something that's already burning. They add more. They add more. But God is with you. You see this? God is with you. Divine. Lucky break. Fortunate opportunity appears out of nowhere. Unexpected stroke of luck. Positive changes in life. There you go. There you go. Okay? That's that magic. Okay? That's that magic. Look. Dirty secrets. You know and you knew right here with the key, you unlocked people's closets. You know how they say that people hide skeletons in their closet? Well, you unlock the closet of a lot of people. And you know their dirty little secrets, especially this person right here, you know, with the lazy lover, or these people. These could be relatives. These could be friends, like besties, people you are tightly socially connected to. Because when you mention in the word love, there had to be some, you know, some giving from your direction. With giving it all you got, you gave towards these people in a way that made a difference, right? They're finding out. It says shameful or embarrassing info that someone goes to great lengths to cover up. Damaging and immoral. You know damaging things and you know immoral things about these people. And a lot of people didn't believe you. They didn't believe you. There could be some public outing or confrontation that's now coming to the head. Now these people are getting into it, or these two are getting into it. This person and their karmic lover, or their karmic connection, or their third party interference, as we say, right? You hit a home run. I'm hearing when the confrontations went down, or when they go down with the secrets and the sticks and stones, you like, okay, you want to take me down, you want to take me out with lies, I will take you out with the truth. Stop playing with me. Home run. You hit it on them. You hit the target. You hit the bullseye. You hit the nail on the head. Home run. When you speak and when you spoke what you said about this person or people, you was telling the truth. I'm hearing you made some people angry. You know, you ruffled feathers, okay? You made people uncomfortable because of the knowledge of this dirty little secret or dirty little secrets. Pop culture influence. Okay, you could be in the public eye or spotlight, or this person could be, or both of you. Or this could just be publicly known. You know, everybody has social media nowadays. Some type, some form or way you're on social media, whether it be, you know, the TikTok or the Facebook or the YouTube or the Instagram, you know, or the X or the, you know, what is that other? What's that other one that everybody's on? I forget it. It'll come back to me in a second. But everybody's on all of these social media platforms, to say the least. Okay? Allows pop culture to dictate or influence reality. These people get stuck in the falseness of the world, what the world presents, the pressures of the world. You go on your own route. You listen to the divine right here. You have a purpose right here. Your path is always going to be cleared. Where people try to put blockages, I'm hearing roadblocks and, you know, put things on you. They want you to hold the weight of the world, you know? But the divine has the world in its hands, and you're in there too. Okay? Creates a distorted view or perception of how the real world operates. Someone comes to this karmic person or people are realizing that this person came to the rescue like they were the hero, telling lies, putting on the front. I'm getting a big narcissistic energy or egomaniac or a sociopath, right? So they put on this cape and everything in front of these people, and they find out this person is a purebred liar, or they're not who they said they were. Real world operates. That they told them a bunch of lies about how things were working, and that wasn't the truth at all. And they come into relationships with others, right, with this unsolicited advice, okay, Janie or Jenny, okay, Mandy or Nancy, okay, or Tanya, or Shaquita, Keisha, whoever they are. They got a firm wake-up call that this person is full of nonsense, heroic nonsense. Told them a bunch of lies about how things operate, how things should go. And that's the plot twist. Oh, that's the plot twist, baby. You read people like a book or are reading people like a book. Okay? You have information like an encyclopedia. You're like, let me scan my index. Oh, boom, got you. Boom, boom, got you. Okay? Acts of kindness right here. The Most High said your labor of love will not be forgotten. It will not be squandered or misused. It will the word of the divine will not come back void concerning you. When it says that touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, the divine says, I'm not playing about that. It's not a joke. It may seem like they're winning, just like grass looks beautiful and strong when it's growing up, and then how quickly it could be cut down in an instant. It looks like it's growing, tall. You might see a moss plant like or ivy plant, I think they call it, and it grows up on the building and it grows everywhere like a weed. Weeds grow everywhere. But all you got to do is get the mower, get the hatchet, get the scissors, and that plant can be cut down quickly, even though the world is rigged. The world is rigged. Now, I'm also getting with this rig card. Someone attached themselves to something that was very, very nasty. Very nasty. Your world was clean. They tried to put a lot of pressures on you, but they're finding out how something ain't right here, health-wise, with this person, with the lazy lover and the unsolicited advice. It's rigged. Unfair manipulation to achieve a specific outcome. Dishonest or unethical behavior, a deceptive outcome. Okay? These are also like the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? You're big. This is not just in small. You're big in the world's in the worldview of energy. You're one of the biggest energy that stands out, even if you think no one knows. They know you, Divine Collective. They know you're a part of a collective of people that have a purpose. Divinely orchestrated. They know it. You right here. They know all about these hidden talents that you all have. That's why it's not a joke when people tell you that secret societies watch them. Okay? They have watched you since you were little. This is no accident. Sometimes these people are energetically sent into your life, put in on your path. You like, how? I'm telling you, they do it. You want to know why? Okay, tell me how many of you remember being little, being in like kindergarten, pre-K, first, second, even third grade. And I'm talking about going all the way to you graduate. How many of you remember being in specialized programs? Gifted and talented programs. You think those were accidental? Do you know what they were looking for? They were watching for? They're watching for the next group of inventors, the next group of scientists, the next group of philosophers, the next group of engineers, the next group of builders, even secretaries. Don't we have a Secretary of State? Right? You have all these positions, doctors, lawyers, politicians, people who go into the judicial field, judges and whatnot, senators. You know what I'm saying? It expands. It goes big. Then we have entertainers, artists, musicians, people who are into the arts, drawing, painting, dancing, singing, writing, making movies, creative ventures, writing books, putting the knowledge out into the world that the future generations will use to create from. So you think they don't know who you are, and they know exactly who you are. They've been watching you for a long time, especially if you remember being a part of those specialized programs. Oh yeah, they take you off to little locations, and you do little testing, and you have little competitions where they bring other kids from other locations. They gather you. Just like the X-Men. They go here, they go there, and they find you, and they bring you all what? To the school. Just like in Harry Potter, they bring you all to the school. And people don't believe it. They don't believe it. But it's true. Could you all hit that thumbs up button for me, please? Come on, Spirit, back me up. It's true. Look how they watch. Espionage. Espionage. I'm also getting the wake-up call with this person. They're realizing how different you were to this nasty-ass energy, this nasty karmic. Okay? These nasty people. rocked their world, muddied their world, made their world dirty, their mental space, even the world, the mind, where you create from, where your talents are hidden, where your gifts, your skills, discovering abilities you didn't know you had, skill you haven't showcased or revealed to others, a spy, a frenemy, finding out your secrets, what dirty little secret, using things against you, working what, right here, unsolicited advice for the other side, gains info. Okay? Thirsty, nosy people. People who have a lot to say about your world or your life or the way that you're doing it, the way that you're showing up, and you're showing up hella big. You're showing up grand. You can't hide this. You can't, so to speak, what they say, you can't put God in a box. Imagine trying to contain all of this. You can't close the lid. The guitar itself prevents that. You can't close the lid. Much more less keep everything inside. It's starting to spill out. You can't put, look, people wanna put their hand around your world and condense it, wanna control it, wanna muddy it, wanna dirty it, sully it. Throw their dirty little secrets. Look, this is how it got dirty. Their dirty little secrets on your world. And you said, hell nah. Look, you said, hell nah. Look at your face. Okay? I wish a sis or a bro would. I wish they would. Look at your face. Are you playing? You're not playing. You are guarding your world very preciously. No matter what kind of social pressure is put on you, you know your divine standing. You know who you are. You know what you came here to do. You know your purpose. You know, in the movies, we have the villain and the X. What are they're all X-Men, but you know we have the villain and the good guys. So when you rip off your clothes, you know your purpose. You know you're not coming to do this. You know you're not coming to do this. And this is what somebody found out. Also, they're finding out about the secrets of each other. People or persons. They're finding out how dirty the secrets were that they hid from each other. They were so comfortable. People are comfortable when they have a common thing to spark energy from, which was you. You were a common focus of the conversation. You were a common person who was attacked in some type of way. But now people can't avoid this here nastiness that's coming to the surface. These doors that are being swung open. Especially when you told people. You expressed. You know, you guarded. You protected yourself. People wanted you to be in a defensive space, but you were in a protective space, which is quite different. You didn't need to hurt others to still protect what was yours, to still feel safe. You didn't need to hurt others. And that's the difference. Defense implies you may hurt the other person equally, if not as more, than they hurt you. Y'all know when y'all hear it in the right? You had to issue back some type of, force in the situation to get it done. But Spirit says, trust in divine timing. Oh, trust in divine timing. Things play out in time. Time is the real truth teller, Divine Collective. It's the truth teller. It comes back. What people put out, it comes back to them. So your acts of kindness, your small gestures of love create big impacts, uplifting and supportive ripples, effects that spread hope. In time, what you have put out will come back as such. And in time, what they have put out will come back as such. All of the power plays, all of the strategies, all of the plans, the blueprints, the agendas, the mind games, the plots, the plans, the schemes. It all comes back. You see? You stay at peace. Look at your angelic wings. Your angel wings. Okay? You're right here like I told you. Sitting right here. Let me put you over there. See if we can get it to stand up. There we go. I want you to lose your light. Put the angel light in front of it for a reason. Okay? There you are. Let me read it. Significant transformation in beliefs, visions, or consciousness on individual or societal levels. You can get private or you can go public with it. Okay? You have a very big energy. You can stay down to earth or you can go universal with it. Okay? Your energy is completely transformative. Completely transformative. So now all the things that weren't said, unspoken feelings. You see how you see the hearts, the lips that can't speak, wanting to send messages, wanting to say something but being silenced by their own actions, their own movements, by the circles of people that they put themselves in. What is it? Strategic actions, asserting control, manipulation. What? Feeling like they have the upper hand, withholding information. Everything is falling into place at the perfect moment. Letting go of control, patience, and faith. And faith. It says unexpected or surprise change in events, shift in direction. Something is unfolding surprisingly. This is what they didn't expect. This is that finding out. Being sadly mistaken. Inarticulate, an understanding that is implied, a knowing, a mute, wordless, secret feelings. Secret feelings. Oh, people pleasers are finding out. The people they were attached to, masks are coming off and coming down. Everybody's revealing themselves. It's something about waking up this morning. I heard all the birds chattering, chatter, 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 tweet, 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 tweet. I'm like Most High. What's the chatter about? The Most High said about all these fake checks, these fake people, fake conversations, fake connections, fake relationships, okay? Fake offers, fake contracts, baby, fake. Fakey McFakers, okay? Scammers appear as opportunities, but conceal harmful intentions. Fool's gold, pyrite, baby. Pretends to have mercy. Pretending to have mercy. Mercy. And grace. Mercy. You could destroy something, but you don't. You could do the most, but you hold back. You could dish out that ass whipping, but you take another route to accomplish what you need done. Grace. Undeserved pardons. Undeserved. That's the grace. That's what grace is about. You know when they say we're saved by grace? People think their good deeds can get them into heaven, mentally or spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like physically. When I say mentally in the physical 3D world, they think it can get them into heaven, their good deeds, or spiritually. When we transition into our next bodies. Our energetic, spiritual soul bodies, right? They think it can get them into heaven. But the divine says we've been saved by grace. There's nothing that we can do that can yay or nay it. You just do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, raise your vibration to the highest level that you can raise it to, getting closer and closer to what we call love. You know what I mean? Up there. Up there. There's other things up there, but, oh yeah. That's like the number one peak. It says, did I read this already? Yeah, I read this one. It says, people pleaser. Trying to make everyone happy is leaving you drained, unable to say no, doormats and suckers. Suckers, writing checks their ass can't cash. Finding out that these people were fake. Okay? Gave them a whole fake office. They went to the damn bank and tried to cash these energetic checks that these people gave, and nothing. They went with the other artists and found out the artist ain't about nothing, fake, nothing. You were the real talent. You had the hidden talent. You know? And some people how did they never see it? They never saw it because they were too busy throwing shade your way. Social media shade. You suck. These are people who didn't root for you, And I'm talking about people you laid next to. People you call family. People you said I love you to. People you said I care for you. People you supported. You were there for them. You listened to them. You gave it your all. You poured in. But they wanted to do power plays. They wanted to have espionage. They wanted to write fake checks. They wanted to give you rigged offers and situations. These are people who didn't even care about their bodies. They don't care about their mind, and they don't care about their bodies. Because if your mind is dirty, baby, what you think that follows? Wherever the mind goes, the body follows. So the dirt starts in the mind. It starts in the mind. You know, I have a teenage son. And boys, you have to stay on boys when you're raising boys about cleanliness and hygiene until they get it. They have to mature into it. It's not natural. And I always told my son, the dirt, it didn't start with your physicality. It started in your mind. If you're ever comfortable with dirt, if you're ever comfortable with stinky smells and different things like that, that's a situation of the mind. And if it's not of the mind, it's damn sure of the spirit. Sexually transmitted demons. Things that stay on you energetically and mentally that you can't get off, you can't shake. Then you acquire different types of spirits, the spirit of depression, the spirit of anxiety, the spirit of fear, the spirit of this, that, and the other. Promiscuity, uncleanliness. That's what I'm talking about. It goes deep sometimes. People don't realize. They can look real clean on the outside. That's a lot of what Jesus preached in scripture. About how people will wash their hands at the sink, do these rituals, wash this, wash that, prep for this, prep for that, do all these things. And yet their hearts are filled with filth, dirt, maliciousness, malice, like evil intentions, nasty thoughts. That's why they be telling people, I never committed adultery. In scripture, they say you committed adultery in the mind first before it followed in the body. Anything that we bring to this world as far as gifts and hidden talents, they are in the mind before they develop into the world, the 3D. That's what I tell y'all about faith. Faith is not just something empty that you're never supposed to see nothing from. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the substance, the hidden talent, the hidden things, the things that you know that are held within you and your mind and your being and your knowing and your DNA and your spiritual Akashic record. The substance of things hoped for. And then the evidence of things not seen with divine timing, would it come into fruition into something that could be seen, that could be heard, that could be, listened to, felt, lived in, touched, Before we invented a chair, somebody thought of a chair. They had to have a thought. I guess maybe they got tired of sitting on the floor or, having events where everybody just, their knee got cramped. As they be getting older, my knee hurt. Oh, no, I can't do this. I need something to sit on. Let me create this thing. And we're going to call it a chair. We're going to call it a chair. Yeah. A lot of these people, they came with their, it's toxic positivity. Like they're really for you, but they're not. People that smiled in their face, that came with this unsolicited advice, backing up people that you could have thought was for you. You ever seen a family member flip on you once they get involved with whoever you're involved with? They flip on you. You're like, hold up. When did you stop being my sister to take, okay, we're just a scenario. When did you stop being my sister to take my boyfriend's side or my man's side or my husband's side? What happened? Were you ever real? Were you ever rooting for me? What's going on between y'all two? Something I don't know? Yeah, I be knowing what people do. Y'all, one time, let me tell you about my monster knock. One time, they had a friend. That came over with their woman, right? And I could clearly see the bitch was a hater from the door, man. A hater. Hating ass heifer. Hating ass hoe, baby. Oh, baby, she was ugly. She was ugly. Yeah, so she walked through the door. She thought she was fine as wine, fine as pie. This dude thought he had something in his arm. I said, well, look at her. Look at the dirt, baby. I could see all the dust. Came right through with that dust bag. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking. And the monster narc, You know, they used to dust. They like dirt. They like dust. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting around in a place where I'm not supposed to be, you know, in the midst of dust. And they brought the dust bag in, and I said, "Hey, how you doing? Do you know this dust bag ain't open up their mouth and say a word? Do you think anybody in that room checked her? Anybody said nothing? Nope. The monster narc enjoyed that. They ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing either. I said, okay, cool, got it. You too good to speak. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. God had the win in there. Don't you worry. It was flawless. It was flawless, baby. Mm-hmm. Listen, I can't even tell y'all how the end of that worked out, but just know it worked out. It worked out for your girl, okay? Project or task goes off without a hitch. Attention to detail. Going as planned. Precise implementation. You pay attention to details with this here magnifying glass. You pay attention to details, and that's why you get the win. Okay, that's why you can see what other people can't see, because you take your time and you examine the strategy. You examine the players. You examine the board. You examine the power plays. Even if they pulled it over once, you're not gonna pull it over again. That's why you get the win, bars. You understand what I'm saying, Divine Collective? In divine timing, it says you may not win the war. You may not win the battle, but you will win the war. And I know some people can't see that, you know, just like in sports, what they have the championship, right? But it's a series of playoffs, and you play off and you play off, you know? At the best 2 out of 3 games. One team win one game, another team win another game. You have to play that third game to see who's going to the championship, right? Mm-hmm. And people can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They can't come for you because of where you come from. Sometimes you get divine protection and help that you didn't even know you had. You didn't even know. It's like a secret service. As much as these people watch, the divine is watching too. The divine has its people on the mission, on the job. You know how they put a secret patrol car outside your house, just in case the robbers or the assailants want to come back by bothering you. Yeah, patrol cars, spiritual ones, spiritual, spark of creativity. Okay, that's what you are. You're like an ace of wands sitting in the world. You're the flame. You are the light of the world. Lives inside of you. It lives inside of you. People, you know, it's so many conversations, you know, Divine Collective. People be like, where's Jesus inside of you? It's inside of you. Well, how? What do you think the Holy Spirit is about? What do you think they're talking about? This is the evidence left behind of the divine spark. People still waiting. It's just my perspective that it's not a waiting anymore. It's a stepping into. It's a recognition. It's a grabbing hold of, an ascension. Come on now, stop playing with me. Come on, Vicky, come through. What's up, Ghost? You already know. Call me now. Call me now. Thank you for those 200 jewels, Vicky. All right. Oh, for real talk. Okay, I feel you. Hey, Ellen. All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right. It says sudden burst of inspiration, a fresh idea, unexpected spark, new possibilities, innovative and ingenious. So simple that it's genius, baby. Okay? You keep it so simple that it's genius. People can't even see it. I think some people might even think you're not there. You know, they might peg you for foolish or dumb or naive or, you know, like you just don't know what's going on. You be knowing. You be knowing. You be quiet, but you be talking again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Stop playing with me. You better stop playing with the Divine Collective. Okay, with this lip service. With this here BS. Talking that nonsense, putting the bow on it. Stop playing. Stop playing. Empty promises dressed as gold right here with the rig. They finding out about girly or your boy. You know what I'm saying? The homie. It's just a friend. She said it's just a friend. Ain't no friend. They slanging and banging, baby. They slanging it. Okay. Empty promises dressed as gold. Words that sound sincere but lack genuine support or commitment. Oh, they find it out. She is cold as ice. And she ain't willing to sacrifice, baby. Not like you. Not like you. Okay? Because you did the damn thing for somebody. Or people, or person. Your connections. You did the damn thing for them. You went all out. What did it say? You gave it all you got. Maximum effort, must I remind you. You think God gonna let you put you think the divine, the most high, is gonna let you put maximum effort in and get nothing out of it? You must be, look, they must be sick, they must be out their mind. Don't the divine said don't make me okay, don't make me Earl on them. Okay? Feeling nauseous, anxious, something is making you upset, but unsure what it is. Oh, are they getting a divine thought, a divine intuitive tap in about the spiritual revolution that has already occurred? It's already occurred. And then you have a lot of people who are waking up as well of the divine collective. Some of the divine collective was still asleep. There was a time when I was sleeping, baby. I didn't know what was going on. What happened? I didn't know. And they're waking up. We're finding out with the divine spark. The more they listen to the others of the divine collective, we're sent here to send out the message. Do, 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 tap, 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 like a SOS, baby. You hear them birds? The birds was chip, 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 chip. They was up. They was up. They was up. Mm-hmm. Look, they up too. Look, they says, I respect you. What it say right there? I respect you. Who is it? Look, it's a monster. Look, it's Dracula. Oh, Norman Bates, baby. Right here. Unexpected compliment. A positive remark that catches you off guard. Spontaneous. Coming from an unforeseen source. The unforeseen source. Look, this is who this is. They don't even know who they're laying with. Or vice versa. They don't know who they're laying with. They're like, I respect you, baby. They done woke up sick this morning. Done found out about all these lies. All the control that they were under. All the mind manipulation. All this shit spilling out. Or either things done got popping on the internet, between friends. Sometimes behind scenes, y'all. I used to watch my monster Nog put his people through it. Start up a whole big commotion. And I used to be looking like, damn, he got everybody going. Everybody. And then we'll sit back and play the victim like they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. And especially concerning these two. Mandy right here, who is this? Tanya, whoever this is right here. Mandy and Tanya, okay? Don't woke up. They don't find out who they was laying next to, baby. You told them. You told them it's the devil. You told them don't even play no games over there. You told them, oh, y'all think it's funny. You think it can't happen to you, right? Okay? You think you can't be a crash test dummy too? Didn't you just get in the crash test dummy car? You think it can't happen to you? Look at the car you in. It's the crash test dummy car. What you think happened to everybody that get in? What you think happened? Exaggerates or fabricates a situation. Makes others feel sorry for them. Woe is me attitude. Oh no, I didn't break you in the divine collective. I didn't come between the marriage. I didn't come between the relationship. I wasn't sneaking and geeking. Oh no, I wasn't sucking it, plucking. I wasn't doing it. They're crying the blues. They'll put that full press cord on them. They'll gave them that work, baby. All that work. And they'll put them on the clockwork too. Yeah, go get that money. Oh, yeah, they told them. Oh, man, listen. They told them. They said, damn. Or either they done got pregarinos too with the barf bag. Oh, done got pregarinos done turned to a whole lot of beast on them. Michael Jackson, Thriller. Yep, close to midnight. Lurking, evil in the dark, baby. Oh, evil in the dark. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let me see. Love language. Love language discovered. Oh, yeah. Somebody's getting the message or the memo they should have got a long time ago. Understanding to express and receive love. Find keys to your heart. Unlocking the secret code. Who got the key? You. You have the key. Right here on this card. The key is right there in the middle of your chest. And they can't get it out. They can't get it from you. They do not know the code. They don't know. They don't know. People have false senses of security. And you see Trojan horse? Some of them brought the Trojan horse. You thought they was friendly. You thought they was coming, and they jumped out. You know what I'm saying? And started the BS. But now they're finding out about each other. They done brought some fake people into the environment. They thought you were the enemy. They thought you were the threat. And they brought the threat right in their own environment, in their own home, laying in their bed for some of them, connected to them in contract for some of them. Like I said, they went with the other choice with the contracts right here with hidden talent. They didn't think you had it. They said, nah, F the collective, that's old news. Roll the bus over them. Throw them under the bus. Push them off. Kick them off the ledge, baby. Snatch their wig. That's what they told them, Divine Collect. They told them to snatch your wig. Some of them sent people to fight you. And I'm talking about physically. Yes, at our big ages, people still doing that. It's a control tactic. It's bullying. It's to pose a threat or harm against you, like no one in this world cares anymore, like you won't be safe. You be safe, Divine Collective. Trust me. God didn't bring you this far to turn you back now, to turn it back now. You think God worked on you all of this time to bring out all these hidden gifts, skills, and talents to let some little minion come and take you out? What? This ain't Donnie Brasco, baby. They better back up off of that. This is not Donnie Brasco. For real. Look, they said, no, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. Look, they blaming each other. They tried to do it to you, Divine Collective, with the fake check, baby. They finding out that's false. They went to that thing and that thing bounced. That thing bounced. Delusions of grandeur. It bounced with people. A person especially. I cannot stress enough right here who this is right here that someone woke up to this morning. They found out quickly it's not what they thought it was. You have understanding. You see things for what they are and not what they appear to be. And people didn't want that. They wanted to sugarcoat it. They want to cover it up. They want to sprinkle, fairy dust on it. But you get these damn confetti sprinkles out of here. Okay? Get it out of here. I got some real divine dust. If I sprinkle you, baby, your head gonna shrink just like off Beetlejuice, baby. Gonna sprinkle that dust on top of that head and that head gonna shrink. If you know, you know. Sitting right there next to Beetlejuice talking ish. Was sitting right there next to a witch doctor. The witch doctor just leaned over and sprinkled on him. Sprinkled on him. Yeah. Separate food tray. Things are separate. Keeping things apart. Not allowing different parts of life to intertwine. Right? Somebody wanted to separate you from other people, so that you didn't know about each other. You didn't know about the connection. Somebody had, they want their fries, they want their broccoli, they want their burger, keeping things separate so people, quote unquote, wasn't supposed to know that this was happening. But how would you not know when you're all on the same tray? You all on the same tray. This is what I'm talking about, the crash test dummy car. You all getting in the same car, you're on the same tray. Ain't no way you're going to avoid getting eaten by this here beast. Or by this narc. This lazy lover. But they come through looking good. You don't know you got a whole demon and a whole crazy, psycho on your hands. This is a psychopath. Look at him looking crazy. Could y'all please hit that thumbs up button for me? Thinking you're better than others. Disconnected from reality, baby. Mental issues. Deep-seated spiritual and mental issues right here. Nobody's going to get out of this. You're not going to avoid this. They're going to take you up and through there. Period. That's what they do. They eat people. But what they say to you? What they said to you? I respect you. Look, they're crying blood. Blood, sweat, and tears they put into this. Look, this one too. Crying. Blood, sweat, and tears they put into it. The things that they did. The things they schemed up. How they watched you. How they planned. How they talked. How they strategized. How they connected. How they got together. How they made it happen. A lot of times, Divine Collective, sometimes when you see two people together, it's not always they got together on the straight up and up. Okay? These two people got together by default after doing their BS, and then their people didn't want them no more. So now they stuck with each other to make it work. Then it comes to the surface that they really weren't, it wasn't really what they thought it was. With Healing Heart, they realized and they did a lot because they have their own traumas, their own unhealed broken places. Unhealed broken places. They don't want you to heal your heart. You know, misery loves company. Oh, they love it. Emotional recovery and renewal after experiencing pain or loss, restoring strength and well-being. Collective, with how people know that something was really real, when you never backtrack, when you never go back to that person, that place, or that thing. You don't go back. Or if you have to be in that environment, the way that you show up is completely different. The protection, the way that you present, it's like a case. You know what I mean? People literally can't touch you with their lip service and their fake checks and their sickening acts and the way that they think, they move, the way that they behave, and then they hide it. That's the worst thing ever. That's the part that really, you know, that I really look at. I really pay attention to. When people want to do what they want to do, and it's known, but they want everybody to keep the secret of it. They want everybody to keep the secret. No show. Empty promises, unreliable, non-committal, vanishing acts, disappointments, and burnt bridges. They want you to keep the secrets. But you're a no-show for the party. Look, they thought you would show up so they could put that finger on you, baby. You're a no-show for the party. You're not showing up for them energetically. And when you stop showing up for someone and let them have what they wanted, or when you stop showing up for people and let them have what they wanted right here, whatever they wanted with sexual attraction for some of them, that's all that it is, Divine Collective. They don't know anything else. Okay? They're going to knock boots until they die. That's all that they know. They think that's what's supposed to go on. Electric chemistry, can't get enough of each other. Publicly too hot to handle attraction. And some people don't mind. They will disrespect you like they disrespect their partners right in front of the world. Like I said, the way that, ASAP was off in the corner, Rihanna was standing there. That's just one example of how they would disrespect you in public and then brush it off like it was nothing, to keep the secret, to keep the cover. You know? Candy shop. Too much to choose from, but unsure what you want. Everything looks good. A person can't keep the options open on you. You know, some people expect once you get involved with them, you're supposed to keep the doors open forever. Especially with these two. These people right here that woke up, okay, and caught a hint, you know what I mean? Caught a hint about you. Something's being exploded in their hearts and their minds. These are people who left the candy shop door open way too long. That's one thing about my Mars to Narc could never, you know what I mean? I never took it that serious, because when you see a person always in connection with their ex-partners or their ex-people, okay, or they feel comfortable with the disrespect, these people left the door open. I told you, they could get married, they could have whole families. And this person will call them, just like Ginger off a casino. She couldn't get rid of her pimp. She couldn't get, I don't know if his name was Lester, I forget his name. She couldn't get rid of him. And Ace was good to Ginger. I mean, set her up. Gave her $2 million in the bank in case anything happens, like you're going to be a millionaire by default. But it still wasn't satisfying. Left the candy shop door open for the pimp, for Lester. So this is what this person's waking up, finding out about this lazy lover. Somebody that you were in connection to, that you broke away from, that you told, or these lazy lovers, people who were too prideful, too arrogant, too strong and wrong to reciprocate that energy back to you. And that's okay. They don't have to love you, Divine Collect. That's what I had to realize. People don't have to love you, but you don't have to allow them to utilize your resource of love. They don't have to give it back. When I do unto others, it's just done, and that's that. I don't expect nothing in return, Divine Collective. I don't put the expectation on people, because when you put that on people, you get disappointed, thinking that if I did this for them, they'll do this for me back. It's not always that way. Just let your doing be Godward. Let your movement, your behaviors, your actions be Godward. Let your thinking be Godward, upward. What's up there? What's your brain, right? Use it. I always tell my son, you have a brain, use it. Use it. Think. Not just have thoughts swimming around. Think. Grab hold of something and firmly dissect that thing. And when you do, you'll have win after win after win. Financial windfalls. That's you. Financial windfall. Money is flowing to you effortlessly. A lottery win or huge money lump. Someone owes you. They owe you. You never asked for nothing. That's exactly why they owe you. You gave from the purest intention. That's why you got to win. It's over here with you. That's the plot twist. Right here. That's the strategic play. That's what got them crying. They thought their candy was so much better than yours. They thought their candy shop was so much better than yours. I just heard touche. Touche. You told somebody better. You showed them better than you can tell them. You showed them better than you could tell them. Yeah. You showed them. Let's see what else is going on. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's get some details so we can get some. Let's get some details. I see it right here. First detail, jealousy. Do you see it? Jealousy. The feelings of wanting what someone else has. Didn't I tell you they came in? Unsolicited advice. Whoever they got stuck with. People wanted what you had. Your person, your situation. They want to get in it. They want to be connected. Okay? Now they're angry at someone because they're better off than you. Oh, did you hear the car horn honk? Not wishing well. A wandering eye. Who is it? Them and their person. Right off the bat. Come on, back me up, spirit. The clown and the jealous ones. Performance. The camouflage. Laugh at. The revenge. The revenge. It's the revenge. See that? Twin flames. People you knew or know. Connections. Teaching ones. Mirroring shared feelings. Reflection. Taboo ones. Somebody waking up. They are finding out. Okay? Quickly. About who they connected to. You told them. You told them. And you came with the purest goodness. They couldn't give you anything but what we call this twin flame connection. They couldn't give you anything but that because your energy is so divine. They're a clown. Okay? Tears of a clown when no one's around. Someone may be crying. They may be crying. Limit, crime, a forbidden love, a curiosity. Somebody was quite curious about what was going on over here with this person. You tried to tell them, listen, I'm trying to get up out of this thing myself, or, this here is a whirlwind for you. They didn't listen. Cool. You tried to tell them, no, that's not how the situation went. Blase, boom. They convinced them otherwise. With the unsolicited advice. They convinced them otherwise. Look. They convinced them otherwise. That you wasn't who you said you was. That you wasn't really doing that work. They rather listen to people with the fake checks, with the gold diggers. People digging for something that this person had. Or they digging for something that they had. Either way, they put the word out there that you wasn't who you said you was. Like, well, what? I just turned that up, y'all. What? Okay. You know what? Let me leave it down for the reading, just how it came out. Let me do it for the reading. Go get this. Find it out. Values money over love. Over the work. Over the long-lasting legacy of it all. They valued the money over it all. They did. Others, the karmic friends, the people who wrote the fake checks, the people who are in the blame game, not taking accountability, avoiding responsibility, playing the victim, accusatory, and protects reputation. Protects reputation. So they will blame anybody. They will blame the other people. They will blame you. They will blame others. Just so, like I said, they don't look like they were the asshole, like they were the clown in the situation with you and them. They don't want to look like the one that had the mask. They don't want to look like the one that was wrong, that didn't know what was going on with Two-Face. So they cover it. We got that mask slipping earlier. I don't know if y'all remember. Is this it? Sure is. We got those masks slipping earlier. People pleasers. Wanting to put on for the crowd and wanting to put on for these karmic lovers. You know? Narcissists are funny. Because they have to put on and hook the other person. They can't let the other person see their nasty ways too early, or they'll lose them. Because they know they're losing you. So they got to just cling on to whatever. When you become a no-show, they got to cling on to whatever. Karmic friends. Whoever they had co-signing them. Whoever they had listening to them. Could you all please hit that thumbs up button for me? Whoever they were lusting after and getting up with. Whatever the lust of their flesh, of their eyes, wanted. Material possessions. Things others had. Possessions. They wanted cars, they wanted houses, they wanted money, they wanted position, they wanted status, they wanted power, they wanted accolade, they wanted reward, they wanted clout. Okay? Whatever it was that they were lusting after, that it connected themselves to, in trashing you and your connection. That's what they're regretting. That's what they're thinking about right now. That's what they're waking up to. Greed, bareback, and inconsiderate. Greed, bareback, and inconsiderate. That's what they are. Let me pull it a little bit. Hold on. And now people are miserable. Now people, what is that person doing? Reflecting. They are thinking. This is someone in deep thought. This is the misery loves company sitting right there with their company. Sitting right here with their company. The misery is sitting with their company and they're not happy. This is the company. These are unsolicited advice people. People that showed up. The jealous people. That showed up. Wanted this person to turn their back on you. Thought they had it. Look. Sitting around talking and walking with your person in front of you. Having conversations in front of you. That's what ASAP did to Rihanna. Rihanna standing back there and the old girl was over there just touching on ASAP chest, and ASAP, hiding behind the girl. Didn't want nobody to see what he was doing. Then came out, flashed the pink coat. All of this, you know what I mean? Come on now. Stop it. You better stop it. I'm just using that as an example. That they want you to see it. They want to embarrass. Like I said, sticks and stones. They want to make it seem like it's normal. Like it's okay. The Divine Collective ain't saying nothing with social pressure. You're a class act. You're a lady or you're a gentleman. So how you present is not being careful because of them. It's being careful because of you. This is who you are. This is how you present. This is part of your spirituality and the way you show up in the world as your true, authentic self. This is how you check yourself. And somebody now is finding out that they have to check themselves. You do your own checking because you know where you come from. You know who's your, authority here. And people want to escape when they have to check themselves. Oh, they want to escape. Ain't no escaping. You can't escape this. Y'all not even from here. Neither are your people. It's way bigger than they understand. I'm telling you it's bigger. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look. Okay? These is your people. Do you see the body? Do you see your body? It's dark, right? It's dark, right? It's an alien, right? Okay, stop playing with me. Your peoples watch them. Somebody's scared as hell too. Oh man, that's what I just heard. They scared as hell. Your peoples done did some weird stuff to them. They don't even understand. They've sent them some weird people. Weird happenings are happening. Okay? It's happening to them. They're realizing, having a strong epiphany about you. It's extremely strong here. They're like, who did I have? Who was I connected? The divine collective can't be. No, it can't be. Could they really have been an earth angel? Could they really be an earth angel? Could it really be true? Oh, it's true, baby. It's true when they say I need you. I'm hearing Jasmine Sullivan. I need you. I need you. Uh-huh. Yeah. Need you, baby. Need you and they want you. Somebody loves you, baby. Oh, they're addicted. Oh, they are addicted. Addiction. What's the name? I'm addicted to you. You've got presence and style. Something like Ryan Leslie. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. My addiction. Yeah. Drugs, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments, baby. Oh, the apple of it all. Oh, baby, they bit it. Oh, they bit it. They said, give me all that fruit. I want all that fruit, all that toxic spiritual energy. Give it all to me. Feed my mind with the greed, the bareback, the inconsiderate, the wisdom, the death, the sexuality, the joy. Oh, they are finding out about the good and evil in the world. Somebody wanted to bite out of your apple. They wanted to bite out of your wisdom. They wanted it. Family demands, career or relationship choices. Came down to a choice with somebody or people that you couldn't get Nathan out of, baby. Taboo. Nathan. Limit, crime, forbidden love, curiosity. These people were always busy with the lust, what they want, what they need, how they have to have it. Be careful of that scenario. That is survival of the fittest movement. They will take you out for their own survival, for whatever they need. They do not care how you feel. Obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. Whatever they want, they have to have it. They didn't consider you. Condescending, talks down to you. They didn't consider you. Oh, they didn't. Are they thinking? It's just thinking. Deep thought, looking over there at the karmic, like damn. Looking over there at the circle of people they with, like damn. Look at who they listen to, like damn. Let them chew on that. I'm hearing a big, they bit off more than they can chew. A big pill to swallow. Deep thinking, remembering, solves the puzzle. Oh, are they solving the puzzle this morning? Today? The code word? That's the code. What's the code? What's the code? I'm hearing somebody getting into somebody's phone. See that? Checking your phone or email. Somebody getting into somebody's phone with the ratchet. Somebody woke up, baby. It could have popped off. They woke up with this person. That's why I said they laying in bed. That's how it started off in the thought. I could hear it. They found out quickly. Woke up and found out that all of this shit, it was fake. It was false. They thought they had it. They were comfortable in it. It's like the Truman Show. Waking up and realizing all this shit around you was fake as hell. You like, what the hell? Look, realizing they were the mean girls. They could have went into old girl or old boy's phone and find out how they were laughing at them, talking shit, how they plotted to plan the whole thing, or vice versa. Old girl waking up, going into their phone, figuring out that it was nothing for them. You know, that they got other people and they meant to toss it up on you and them, like everybody. Listen, how ratchet. They're finding out. I'm telling you, look, distant. Who are they? Them and a person. Look at you. He said, nope, can't get a bite out of my apple. Can I get a, look, I'm going to go over here. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. You went over here. Look at you. Nice energy. And here they are. Apple after apple after apple. Looking for what? Looking for the main apple. Ooh, come on now. Look, you said I'd rather not. Shit, I'll jump off a cliff. Stop playing with me. Come on. Hold on. Let me go get that card. You was out of there. That's escaping. That's escaping. You escaped it. Hold on, y'all. You escaped it. They wanted the main apple. They want the main one. Look how juicy, how good, how red, how ripe, how healthy. Okay? You're very intelligent. You're very wise, Divine Collective. You hold a wealth of knowledge. It's like in the beginning. You are the divine spark. You are the divine start. The divine spark is on the table. Divine start. So when people get with you, baby, you make transformations. You change things. You change it. They know they're not supposed to be with you with taboo. They can't stay with you. They can't stay with you. Your apple is too rich. This is like, you ever ate a cheesecake and they call it like rich cheesecake? It's not that the cake itself is expensive, but the value of the cake is in the quality of the taste. Okay? And the quality that you hold is magnifique, is sesamo, is superior, like it's I don't know where these accents is coming from. Don't ask me. Maybe you worldwide, baby. You worldwide. It's universal for the Divine Collective. Okay? But the cheesecake is rich because of the quality. It's thick and you can't just eat it all in one sitting, baby. It'll clog your system up. Like, that thing is so good. You only need a little bit at a time. Because it's that good. Like perfume. Like perfume. Some perfumes, you need the slightest little bit. And you can rub that thing everywhere and you will smell it like, you know. The quality of you is amazing. So far away, physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion again. I'm getting the quantity did not trump the quality. It didn't trump it. This lust, you know, just going for it, it didn't trump it. Listen, Divine Collective. Y'all done got me heated up for the morning. Y'all done got me heated up. Look, ain't no more mixed signals. Oh, it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. Ain't no more mixed signals. Okay? Somebody's signals were uncrossed when it concerns you. You're not confused. This is in reverse. You're not mixed up. Your thoughts ain't misconstrued. And you're definitely not in this muck, in this mire, in this dirty little secret sink, what do you call it? Manhole. You know what I mean? It's like a manhole. Like in the city, there's a lid on it. If you go down there, it's nothing but sewer, baby. That garbage. Okay? What is it? That basura. They got with that basura, baby. I just heard that damn box. Okay? Something started happening with the box. God will turn things around. Somebody think they got the whop. Oh, they went with somebody because that whoppy whop is all whopping. Okay, they'll turn that whop into damn sewer sludge. They'll turn it into sewer sludge. The Most High is not playing. It's not playing. Everything they spoke about you, no facts. No facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up lies. Okay? You knew everything. You knew everything. What they were saying, they didn't have any facts on you. You turned it upside down. You said, okay, I'm going to tell the truth story. I'm going to tell it on you. I'm going to tell it on you. Look, I'm going to tell it on you. I'm going to tell the truth. Empty, peaceful vibes, exit plan, clinging, expectation, hustling. We're just going to lay these down real quick and we'll close this out. And we'll come back, Divine Collective, and tap in with another tap in with the DGC. You already know we started this thing off this morning. Laura Castillo. Laura is in the house. LP is in the house. Okay? Let me see. Who else is in the house? Let me see here. Let me help somebody. Okay? So we help somebody, y'all. Y'all already know how it goes in here. If they don't want to be in here, they ain't got to be in here. Hey, what's up, Earth Angel? anointed ones in the house, anointed and appointed, chosen, ranked high. Okay, Grand Rising Tide, what's up, baby? Hector is in the house. Christina in the house. I'm already telling you. Breon in the house. Tell them. You can show them better than you can tell them, baby. You can show them. They don't believe you like they didn't. Okay? You showed them. The divine showed them. So don't believe the divine collective. All right? Do what you do. Empty. Do what you do. They empty now. You on peaceful vibes. Everything is good. You got up out of there. Now somebody else is trying to think of how to get up out of there. I told you, waking up with realizations, epiphanies, finding out, baby. Sadly mistaken. Here we go. Clinging. Okay? They're trying to exit each other. Now they're stuck with these people or this person, this karmic, these third-party interference people. People have so much to say. Sticks and stones may break my bones. You know, people like throwing rocks, hiding their hand. All that. The gossip and slander. All of that. All of la. Okay? Old exes. Dear relationships. Old ways. Oh, dead relationships. And I said dear relationships. Some of these people you held dear to you. You know, you treated them with respect. You was considerate. You was kind. You was sweet. You was loving. You was beautiful. Someone wants out, but they aren't making a move yet. Be prepared for sudden changes. Yo, either the karmic about to run out on them, or they're about to run out on the karmic or these people. Somebody about to crash out on somebody. Somebody's getting rid of somebody here. They're running out. They're making plans because expectations right now are not being met. They're expecting things. Karmic's starting to expect some shit. Or they, you know, or vice versa. They're expecting something from these people. The karmic like, I ain't about to do it. Get somebody else to do it. They ain't going to do it. They're trying to get up out of there. Everything getting a bit clean for them. Everything. Hustling. You out here hustling. You doing your thing. You ain't even think about them, but they think about you. You're not thinking about them, but they thinking about you. They're thinking about you. Watching. Masks falling off. Masks slipping. People in their feelings. Bars. Lies being exposed. Oh. Lies being exposed. Boom. And that's what this reading was about, Divine Collective. Somebody waking up and getting the wake-up call of their life. They didn't have it in the bag. Girlie didn't have it in the bag. The crowd didn't have it in the bag. Okay? The bestie, the family, well, whoever it was for you, they didn't have it in the bag. Still got the win. Okay? Still got the win. All right, Collective. That is the reading. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming through. We will tap back in shortly. I'll take a little break. Gonna do a little spring cleaning for a minute, you know, get into that. Might have to run outside for a few errands or two. You know, take care of the business, Collective. Always take care of home. You know, keep your environment, your area clean, because I'm telling you, they're in some dirty, mucky, you know, dirty little secrets. You know, it's nasty. It's icky. Like they world is it's got slime on it. Like baby, it's gooky. It's icky. It's sticky. It's icky, baby. It's only one kind of sticky, icky I like, baby. And it's up in smoke. Come on, stop playing with me. Come on. I love y'all, Divine Collective. Blessings, George. Okay? I'll see y'all later. Exactly, Laura. The haters got to get up out of here. They got to get up out of here. I'm quiet with it, baby. I'm on sniper with it, baby. Don't play with the Divine Collective. We over here on ninja and sniper mode. We don't make it loud. The G is silent. It's silent. Okay? All right, my G's. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all on the next one. Get them, y'all.